Mitch Payton, first off, congratulations, 300 wins. Coming from a rider, I mean, as of a few weeks ago before the season started, nobody would have guessed because he literally wasn't on your team.
Yeah, well, we had a couple guys, but they got hurt the week of. And then Ty was on the list, and he rode a Kawi, and we decided that would be the right choice. And we've seen him be fast before. So it was kind of last minute, hard on him probably to just pick it up and be off a 450 and on a 250. But he's done a great job, so like we're really proud of him.
I know for most it seems like a no-brainer, and of course if you call it is, but in Ty's position there's been kind of this stigmatism following him a little bit from the industry, but then from a fan base, people are like, you put him on, you know, you read Instagram comments, people believe you put him on a factory bike, he'd win. But for him to, like I said, switch basically the day, there it is, the 300, to switch the day before a race, that's even a lot of pressure for him, because if he doesn't perform, which could be understandable, to switch last minute, it would kind of weigh on him pretty weird. People would look at it like, oh, you have the bike, you have the opportunity, and you weren't put together, but he's done it 4 rounds in.
Yeah, no, he really was hard on him at first. You know, when he first rode the bike, getting off a 450 and riding a 250, you know, you got to shift it more and rev it more and stuff, and he was used to a 450, and he rode the 450 really well, and that was, you know, low in RPMs and stuff. So it's been a little bit of a change for him for sure, but he stayed in California and rode a lot. Now he's back in Texas doing his riding down there, but like it's been really good. Can't say enough good things about him. He's been really, you know, pretty spot on with what he wants to do on the bike. So we made some suspension changes for him and Levi, and it's been good. And his starts today were really good, both motos, and he rode really well.
I like us touching a little bit on what you said about not enough good things you can say about him. Like I said, there is a little bit of a stigmatism that has followed him around, but so far, I mean, what are your thoughts on him, to deal with him, to, you know, how he is as a person, you know, working relationship, etc.?
Working relationship with him is really easy. You know, like I don't know all of his past. You know, like of course I know it, but I didn't deal with it.
Yep.
I consider him to be really easy to deal with. I consider him to be, you know, really good guy. He's really humble, really kind, and he's fast. So like, Deegan was coming both motos, and so we know we got work to do. Like, it's not a given, so we got work to do also.
I mean, does it feel, I mean, the 300 period has got to be special, 300 wins, but again, to do it with somebody that was sort of down and out, you have a history of picking up people that, you know, people have sort of tossed aside or not given a chance to. You have a history with that. It's also like plenty of guys over the years, so the 300's got to feel good, but that's got to feel good.
We have a lot of guys in the history of 300 wins that either won their first race or maybe their only race, you know. So like, probably being on a good team, being on a good bike has a lot to do with it, but still, like, we can't ride it for them. They got to do it, and it really is up to them. You know, like, we can build the bike, we can try to help, but once a gate drops, it's all up to them.
Last question related to Ty. I mean, I'll put it bluntly. Has the man earned a ride for next year?
We'll see. He's definitely looks like he's working on it, right?
Yep. He's definitely doing the right things.
He is doing the right things. We're really proud of him, and like I said, we're really happy for our team, our whole group, all the riders that helped achieve 300 wins. Brian Swink, the first one, and him to be the 300th. Phenomenal amount of guys has helped us do that. And then, like I said, I'm just really happy for the day.
So there's a lot of good today, but also I would say a difficult one for you as the team owner manager. You have Levi Kitchen, who's of course expected to be a title contender in this, has had 2. Thunder Valley was okay this weekend, was definitely a little bit on the rougher side. How do you balance, you know, the celebration with the team of the 300, celebrating Ty, but also, you know, the conversation you have to have with Levi, figuring out what needs to be done or what you guys need to improve? I imagine that's challenging to balance those emotions and everything with the team.
It's always the same with everybody that has a team. You know, like if you have a guy that wins, you know, like everybody's happy for him, but you got to talk to the other guy, and that wasn't a great day. But we still believe in Levi. Levi's going to win races, so like I'm not concerned about that. His start in the first moto was really bad. Second moto was okay, but then he fell right off the bat and then fell twice again. But he still has to be better. You know, like he's got to ride the track better. He's got to ride, you know, purely lap time's got to come down. So first national of the year, he rode great. A little bit off, definitely here. So no big deal. Like it happens. I see other guys do it. I guess the 450 class, it doesn't seem to happen.
Yeah.
Same two kids are running away, but Chase proved at Hangtown, like from dead last to first. So it's internal. If they want it, they got to throw down.